Hey there, Wes here in the Weather Center, keeping a close watch on the radar for you this evening. We're tracking quite a bit of rainfall. This is all coming together right here across the heart of the Fox 6 coverage area, so get ready for a rainy, stormy night out there. That's going to be the story. You may notice here, if you look over towards Anniston, you see those little icons popping up? That's because we're getting reports of hailstones back into the eastern part of the area. I want to zoom in here just a little closer so you can see what we're tracking here. Had a report there around Weaver. Also had a report just north of Gadsden, and a lot of times when you see these storms producing hail, we often get quite a bit of lightning, and that's what's happening right now as these storms pass very close to Knighton's Crossroads northward there towards Weiss Lake. So those are some of the more potent storms that we have at the moment, and you probably noticed, look at all of this back to the west. We've got a couple of boundaries here. We got one back off to the south that's riding northward. We have another boundary that's moving in from the west. So this is all going to just clash right here across the central part of Alabama. So this will keep the rain ongoing, some storms through late tonight. In fact, we may have some rain around as we start the day tomorrow morning. We're talking about mainly showers, at least in the short term. I want to show you this. This is a Viper Future Scan. This takes us out through about an hour, and you see Tuscaloosa, well, it looks like around 7:45 to 8 o'clock. Places like Northport, Tuscaloosa, maybe Oatman and Double Springs, Haleyville, places like that getting the rainfall. But again, you see here, this wet weather is going to work on eastward. This is simulated radar data through the overnight. This is from the high-resolution rapid refresh model. And no, that's a mouthful, but you see a lot of wet weather. There's 10 o'clock. Let's go on through midnight here, and maybe a few breaks in there during the early morning according to this, but still, this type of setup, we could have a few showers around early tomorrow morning. So here's the thing, with some rain around early tomorrow, that could impact just how many storms we see tomorrow during the day. I think we may see tomorrow's wet weather start to fire up again a bit later, kind of like today. We may see some late afternoon, evening, overnight type rain setups tomorrow, and maybe even into Tuesday as well. Some things we're watching here I'll show you in a second. I want to jump to the forecast. So you see tonight we're forecasting lows in the 60s. Again, rain and storms will be likely through tonight. And notice even around 7 o'clock, we're going to hang on to the mention of maybe a shower or thunderstorm until all this wet weather settles down. Here's something we're going to talk about on the news tonight at 9 o'clock. Back in here to the west, this is a water vapor image, and to the west of us, see this big swirl in the atmosphere? That is an upper level low that is developing right now, and that's a lot of cold air aloft. That's going to move right over us over the next few days, so that will bring us more of these showers at times. We'll catch some breaks, but I would certainly plan on higher than average rain chances, at least for a couple of more days, and maybe even some of that wet weather happening at night. So we'll keep you posted. I'm sending out updates on social media, and get the Fox 6 weather app. It's free. Lightning detection, radar updates. You've got to have that. A great tool for your mobile device, the Fox 6 weather app. We'll be checking in tonight at 9 o'clock with a weather update right at the top of the news, so I certainly hope you'll join us. Have a great evening.